Hey, and thanks for joining us for another episode of the Grappling Network's Best of College Wrestling. Today we've got the D3 National Championship with Augsburg versus Warburg. Let's get to the wrestling.
Hello, wrestling fans, and welcome to Cedar Falls, Iowa, on the campus of the University of Northern Iowa for the 2024 NWCA Multi-Divisional National Dual Championships. We have Division 3, the Battle of the Bergs, Warburg Knights against the Augsburg Aggies, starting things off here at 125 pounds. We've got Loudenbach in on a single leg, trying to split the middle. Birchman grabbing the far ankle, grabbing both ankles, and stalemate called right in the middle of the mats. Couple of team members, couple of backups wrestling here for Augsburg and Warburg, not registered in the rankings right now, but this is where these matches come into effect. There's a nice takedown there by Birchman. Not the best single leg attempt there by Loudenbach. Immediately Birchman sprawls and scurries around for the three-point takedown. Yes, we do have three-point takedowns this year in college wrestling. That is definitely going to be a factor. You've seen that pretty much in every duel so far, I'm sure, where the three-point takedown has definitely been a factor in scoring. It's still a 15 points for a tech fall, so those tech falls can happen quicker now that you got a three-point takedown. Birchman will sprawl away from this takedown here. Nice single leg attempt there by Loudenbach. Gets in on a single leg. And Birchman will get around for a two-point takedown. Each wrestler with a stall. 25 seconds left. Feet to back needs to be in the plan there. Loudenbach as he tries a throw attempt. No points. We'll go back to the middle of the mat. 15 seconds to go. And that will be your match. Loudenbach from Augsburg goes out and gets an 8-3 decision win at 125 and puts Augsburg on top 3-0. Brett Birchman of Warburg over Augsburg's Austin Loudenbach, 8-3 at 125 pounds. No major decision was given up at 125 pounds, so Brett Birchman, your winner over Austin Loudenbach at 125 pounds. We'll go to 133 pounds. Wyatt Kakrazowski is against Joe Pins of Warburg. Kazrowski of Augsburg against the veteran Joe Pins. There's a shot by Kazrowski. And Pins will get the three-point takedown on the edge of the mat. The claw on from the left side. And the other arm down by the thigh. Trying to work on that 2-on-1 tie here from the top position. Uses it as a mat return. And Pins looking for some back points. And we're out. Tough ride here for Pins as he stays behind the elbows. Kind of a roll attempt there from Kazrowski. Almost exposed the hips there of Pins. Now Pins will go back to work with the 2-on-1. And we'll lean him back. We'll lean Kazrowski back. No points. And one escape for Kazrowski. There's another shot there by Pins. Switches from a single to a double. Makes it look easy. 9-1 lead. Stays on to the legs. 9-2. And a three-point takedown for Pins once again. Augsburg escaped from giving up a major decision at 125, but right now they're down 12-3 as the ref calls stalling on Kazrowski. And now another three-point takedown for Pins. You got to be thinking tech fall right now if you're Warburg. 15-4 here in the second. 48 seconds to go and already 2 minutes of riding time. Pins puts the head in the hole and round for another takedown to make it 18-4. 18-5. One more takedown will ice this match at 133. Another single leg attempt. Pins. Shucks off to the right side. Gets behind the hips. No points yet. And pins. Gets on top of the hips and gets a takedown. That's a tech fall for Warburg's Joe Pins. 21-5. We'll go to 141 pounds. Sam Stoll and Kyler Romero. Romero from Warburg, Stoll from Augsburg. One of the veterans here for Augsburg. Number 1. There's a shot. And it's a 3-point takedown there by Stoll. Romero will immediately face him. Like I said, they have faced each other quite a bit in the past few decades as Romero scatters around the right side, gets behind the elbows, and gets a 3-point takedown as time expires in the first. Romero wrestles the full period and gets the takedown with seconds to go in the first. Has that 4-3 lead, but needs to stop sitting down from the bottom, start moving, as he will give up riding time with about 50 seconds left in the seconds. Stoll will have his choice in the third. With over a minute and a half of riding time and 35 seconds left now. Rides that half on the right side. Romero, great job peeling that half off. And he gets dinged for stalling. That's his first 4-3 lead. Right now for Stoll, but he does have that riding time up around 2 minutes now, and that stall call against him. Romero has got to ride for at least 1:05 to get that riding time underneath, and he leads 4-3. But Stoll trying to get out from the bottom. Great job from Romero. Still trying to stay behind the elbows. He's looking possibly for the Peterson. And he will get the 1 point and stop the riding time at 1:36. We're tied 4-4. Stoll has got a riding time, essentially up 5-4. Continuing movement, scurries around, gets another takedown. 7-4. And a big mat return. Now riding time approaching a 1:30 and going down. Bottom guy set, top guy cover. Romero takes on from the right side. Tries to crash down the left. The right arm, there's a chin drop, suck back there from Romero, and he's going to get points off this. He's going to get 4. He needs one more turn to get a major decision. It looks like Romero is going to be content of riding out the senior, redshirt senior Sam Stoll and picking up a huge 11-4 win, preserving the goose egg on the board for Augsburg and putting 3 points on the board for Warburg. 11-0, Warburg leads after 3. We'll take a break and be back here for more wrestling in Cedar Falls.
It's been pretty lopsided so far. It's an 11-0 with Warburg dominating these matches. Let's see what Augsburg's got.
We'll go to 149 pounds. Charlie Stoll of Augsburg and Charlie Dojan of Warburg. Just underway here at 149 pounds. Stoll gets in on that single leg. Stoll gets up to his feet. Has to peel the arms here, but Dojan trips, gets that crab ride. He is clasping his hands, though. The locked hands by Dojan. And now Stolz has got to get away to make this a 2-point move, but instead, a technical violation on Dojan, locking of the hands. That will be 1 point. There's a shot by Stoll. He's going to try to get around. Both arms around that leg. A low ankle shot. Moves up above the knee. 10 seconds left. Dojan will roll with him. He's got that leg hooked. Stoll's got that leg hooked. Dojan still has the leg off the right side. Stoll pokes his head through. No points. Bottom guy set, top guy on. Dojan takes on from the right side. Dojan has got to think about riding. He already has locked his hands once, as I've mentioned many times, but that's a factor to look at of riding. And he locked his hands again. Stoll has to ride out to win this match. 2-1. Dozhin is going to get up to his feet, and it's a 1-point escape, 2-2. So Dozhin technically is leading this match. There's a shot by Stahl, a double leg. Still has that ankle. Dozhin has that ankle. There's the 3-point takedown. 5-2 as time goes down, and the 30 seconds is done. Augsburg is on the board. 11-3. Warburg leads through 4. We'll be back for 7. Now at 157 pounds, Blake Jagodzinski against Daniel Meeker. Jagodzinski, number 8 in the latest polls in Division 3. Looking at 157. Meeker, one of the alternates here for Wartburg. There's a shot there. That's 3. Nice shot by Meeker. And they're not giving 3 yet. I was too early. He threw the challenge brick because they're thinking that he wanted a 3-point takedown earlier than what was given. But now that it was changed to 3 points, he gets the brick back. And now Meeker goes to work from up top. And that 1-point escape now makes it 3-1. In the middle of the first period. And the 1-point escape came to follow pretty quickly there for Jagodzinski. Jagodzinski rolling through here, scrambling. Has his leg taken from Meeker, but still trying to scoot his hips. Still trying to roll through. And still scrambling through. Meeker riding that half off from the left side. And now will crab ride. Keep behind the elbows. Crash that elbow off the right side as Jagodzinski tried to wing off of that half from the left side, but great job from Meeker, staying content, staying behind the elbows. The referee may ding him for stalling, but he's got to start working off the side and showing that he is working. Meanwhile, Jagodzinski down on the bottom trying to get up. He's given up riding time. It's now over 1:10. Strong mat return there from Meeker. 1:31 of riding time for the Wartburg Knights. There's a re-attack there. Not the best shot by Jagodzinski. Meeker tried to force an inside cradle and we're out of bounds. A lot of these matches have been coming down to the end as far as bonus points or as far as close takedowns. And now Meeker will get another takedown. Bottom guy set, top guy covered. Meeker crosses over with that crossface. Roll attempt there by Jagodzinski. Riding time is locked for Meeker. And Jagodzinski gets up to his feet and try to roll through. Rolled straight to his back, but not enough time for some back points. 14-3. 7-2. Meeker defeats Blake Jagodzinski of Augsburg. We'll go to 165 pounds. Nathan Fuller, the number 11th ranked wrestler in the D3 polls for Wartburg, will be taking on Cooper Willis, number 3 ranked wrestler for Augsburg. It's been all Wartburg. Now they'll look to Nathan Fuller. And there is scurry around the right side. Got behind the elbows, and he will get 3 points. Not the best shot by Fuller. Cooper Willis will capitalize. Scurry around the right side for a 3-point takedown. And he gets to run that arm bar and far wrist off the side of the mat. Great job by Cooper Willis. He has 4 waiting for him. Now he's looking for the fall. The textbook, arm bar and far wrist, is going to give Cooper Willis 4 points, but it may be a fall with 10 seconds left here in the first, and there's your pin. Cooper Willis with a huge spark here for the Augies at 165, gets the pin and decreases Wartburg's lead 14-9 going into 174. A pin for Augies at 165. We'll go to 174, Zane Mulder of Warburg and Seth Getzinger of Augsburg. Getzinger wrestling here for your Augsburg Augies, number 3 in the latest polls. And for your Warburg Knights, Mr. Zane Mulder, number 1 in the country in Division 3. Another highly ranked affair between Augsburg and Wartburg going at it here at 174. There's a shot there by Getzinger, trying to switch around. And Mulder maybe getting around for 3, no points. And that's 3. Mulder scurries around, scrambles with Getzinger and gets in 4. Bottom guy set, top guy cover. Minute 15 left here in the seconds. Mulder picks up that leg, still in the top position right now of having that leg up in the air, and will trip out of bounds. Shuffle back to the middle of the mat. There's a shot there by Getzinger, not the best one. Mulder stops him with the front head position, controls both elbows, now goes in with a single shot of his own. Nice re-attack by Zane Mulder. Goes in nicely on that single leg, shelves it up above his knee. Will keep that knee up as long as he can, and now Getzinger had that had that underhook in, tried to expose Mulder. Mulder spins out of it. We're back up to our feet. No change. We're out of bounds. Collar tie of his own on the right side. And there's a shot there again by Getzinger, but it wasn't the best shot with Mulder already having control of that left wrist. In the moment that he had the retreat, and that made it very easy for Zane Mulder with that re-attack, and gets his second takedown in a crucial time of the match. 6-0. 1 point escape for Getzinger, and we're out of bounds. Stalling called. Was looking for a takedown late to make it a major, but he will settle with 7-2 win and increase the lead 17-9 for the Knights here in the National Duel Finals. Warburg leads 17-9.
Hey, this match is really turning into something. Augsburg's been giving him a good fight. Let's get to the next match.
We'll go to 184 pounds. Bentley Schwambeck Osterman against Casey Ross. Schwambeck Osterman, currently in the rankings here at 184 pounds for Augsburg, is the #1 ranked wrestler against Casey Ross, the #9 ranked wrestler. We're here at 184 pounds. 3 more matches to go. Schwambeck Osterman gets in on that high crotch. He's going to switch off to the right side and get a 3-point takedown. Very nicely done with that single leg. Osterman will take on from the left side. Osterman has that single leg up in the air. He's still in the top position, still getting riding time. Got to think about returning here and not getting dinged for stalling. Having really a lot of trouble of getting him down. Stall call against Schwambeck Osterman, and he does. That'll be a 1 point for Ross as Schwambeck Osterman gets dinged for stalling of not returning Ross to the mat. And then when he does get down to the mat, he holds position below the waist for longer than 5 seconds. The returning All-American in Schwambeck Osterman is going to try to keep Ross down as we're edge of the mat, and we're out of bounds. In the Unidome, we have the Division III final, the Warburg Knights against the Augsburg Aggies. Schwambeck Osterman stays in the quad pod, tried to duck underneath there the elbows, and he'll swim through on the right side and get a 3-point takedown. 10-2, now thinking bonus points here for Bentley. Both wrestlers showing the stamina here in the last 33 seconds in this match. Very important here. Schwambeck Osterman in on a nice high crotch single. We'll keep that high crotch and bowl forward for a 3-point takedown. 13-3, 15 seconds left. The returning All-American and current #1 ranked wrestler in Division III wrestling at 184 pounds, Bentley Schwambeck Osterman, will pick up over 3.5 minutes of riding time and will add to his 14-3 major decision win and put 14 points on the board for Augsburg and keep themselves in this championship match. 17-13, Warburg leads going into 197. We'll head to 197. Masama Indine, Warburg, the returning national champion at 197 pounds, will be going against the returning national qualifier, Minnesota native Parker Venz of Augsburg. This will be a big match. There's a shot by Indine. Tried that high crotch on the right side. Re-attack by Venz. Venz will lock up that underhook, and he will try to toss Indine. He locked up the body lock. Tried to toss Ndine, and Ndine kept his hips back. Masoma Ndine, the junior. Riding that behind the elbows, picks up the leg and we're out of bounds. And giving Ndine, their national champion, a win. It's a 1-point escape, 7-1. In the driver's seat. Not the best shot by Venz. Ndine, level change, off the side of the mats. There's a shot by Ndine, single, switches to a double, bulls forward instead of working the corner. Ndine doesn't have his win wrapped up yet, but big wins to stop this train of Augsburg that came storming back in the second half of this duel. And that's another takedown. After the escape, another takedown, 13-2. Riding time is in the bag. And now Ndine might even be looking for a tech fall with 30 seconds left. But right now, it's the Warburg Knights with 10 seconds to go here at 197. The defending national champion, Masoma Ndine, give a 1-point escape to Venz, but it's 14-3 is your major decision win. Ndine seals the deal for Warburg as they will pick up the national dual crown of 2024. We have one more match to go. Warburg will once again win a national dual crown. We'll go to heavyweights. And Robert Bees of Apple Valley, Minnesota, wrestling for Augsburg. The returning third-place finisher against Darius Minar. 21-13 Warburg as Minar gets in on the takedown. The last single, he's nice single leg, high crotch. Switches to a double for a 3-point takedown. And that will be a 1-point escape for Kim. There's another shot there by Minar. Re-attack there by Kim. Nice re-attack. Switches to the double around the waist for a 3-point takedown. Kim now in the driver's seat, leading 4-3. Tried that bent knee Turk. Will bring that knee up. Will Turk the knee, trap the knee. We'll have that claw and we'll bring Minar to his back, and there's your back points. Here's 3. We'll start over the count. Kim looking for the pin here towards the end. He's got 4 near fall off that Turk. And Minar will get off his back. 7-3 lead here for Kim. There's another bent knee Turk attempt here from Kim with that cloth. And we'll get more back points. So we're looking for the fall. And there's your pin. Tyler Kim ends the duel with an Augsburg pin, but it won't be enough as Warburg will defeat Augsburg 21-19.
And there you have it, folks. That's the national championship going to Warburg 21-19. Turned out to be a pretty gosh darn good dual meet. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you right here on the Grappling Network for the next of the best of college wrestling.